What's up, guys? Enos here again, bringing you guys another Black Ops 3 video. Got some zombies gameplay for you today. Got another step on the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. I know Rise and Drock just dropped in the new DLC pack, which I will attempt to cover that eventually. I'm probably going to put Shadows of Evil on the back burner here for a second, or for a while, until I can work on Rise and Drock a little bit, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But I did figure out the next step it was earlier this week, and I figured out how to open up these stairs right here. And I think you guys, in the video there, it shows you, or you guys can see you turning the beast. It gives you a little place to kind of come up through the window. And this is actually going to be the ritual site for the golden fountain pen, which if you guys don't know where to find that or the rest of the ritual items, there is a video on the channel for that. But it is the one that you find in the middle of the map. You want to come back up to that spot, and it is safe to fall out of that window. I panicked when I fell out. But here I'm coming back up to the spot you see, and you can put the golden fountain pen there, do the ritual, and I'll show you what the rituals look like here as we go through them. And generally, for the most part, they have pretty good training areas to where you can just circle the people up, or the ghost or whatever they are that spawn. I can't remember what they're called now, but they do spawn around you, and the zombie will come in eventually, and I don't know, it's about 10 to 15 seconds worth of training, I suppose. You can just kind of circle them up, keep them behind you, I will say that the boxing gym gets a little bit tricky, but this one's fairly easy. But then once it's over, the dude will turn into goo and go into the little summoning crystal, and a gate worm will appear. Now you need all 4 of these gate worms, one for each ritual. That is the next step. And these are all going to be placed in a certain location here that I'll show at the end. But I'm going straight to the second one here. As soon as I leave there, I know where the second one's at. And this is the championship belt. You do this in the boxing gym down here at the bottom in the waterfront district by the docks. I showed you guys how to get that one in the last, or get the championship belt in the last one. You go up on that little platform that we just passed by. It's up on a ledge on the right. You knock it down with the beast, and you're good to go. Then you come down here and open this door with the beast, and the ritual table is dead center in the mat. This one can get a little tricky, I won't lie. It just depends on where you're at when they spawn. I went down 3 times yesterday within 3 tries, all right here. I don't know, I just kind of got caught. There's random things that you can get caught on, and it's pretty tight quarters. So if you're not really paying attention, or you don't have something that can take them down quickly, there's a good chance you can get caught up pretty easy. You just have to be careful. But here's the second gate worm, and I believe that oh yeah, here's a little surprise for you. I didn't know this was going to happen. After you get the second one, and after you get the 4th gate worm, the Margwa spawns for no apparent reason. I can't figure it out. I was not expecting it. Don't get me wrong, I didn't know it was going to happen. I'd never gotten more than just a championship belt, so I didn't know that was going to happen. But heads up, just so you know. But I went to the canal district next, and you're going to want to go up the train steps here, go across this little ledge. You're going to have to open a door to get there. But if you look across, you'll see a lift-up spot, which it actually took me twice to get in here because I didn't see it at first. It's a pretty sneaky spot. But you want to go down 2 floors. And there's an electric panel right there you can hit, and it opens up the stairs, which are right around the middle of the canal district, which is basically right here where I just hit the beast thing. You just cross to the other side of there you go, Sonny. Across the other side, and it's right in here. You want to go up to the top floor, I believe, and there's your ritual table right there. I guess it's the middle floor, really. But there's your ritual table. Like the first, this one's pretty easy to circle. It's not all that tight. I mean, it is possible to get caught in here, but you've got a few little exit routes if you need to. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But just so you guys know, you can't walk out of the room that the ritual is going on in. If you do, it will stop the ritual, and you'll have to start it over. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If you feel like you're about to go down, you've got to run away, no big deal, run away. But don't expect the ritual to keep going if you just walk walk out of the room. Just as a little heads up there. I found that out the hard way. But there's a third gate worm, and now we're going to go to the last one, which is in the Footlight district. There's one in each district, one in the junction, and then one in each of the 3 districts. The last one, like I said, is in the Footlight district, at least the last one I'm going to pick up here. It does not matter what order you do these in. And honestly, I have Jug right here, and I was kind of iffy falling off of that. I don't know if you can or not. So if you guys want to test it, you're more than welcome to, but I wasn't going to test it with that much time spent in this. This was like 45 minutes into it. I'm not going to lie, it took me a while to figure out how to get into that place, and it also takes me a while to figure out how to get into this other one. I spent a long time looking at these 2 places and couldn't figure it out. And when I walked out here the last time, I thought, well, if I could get into the other like 3 places by using the beast to grab something, I wonder what I could grab. And I know you can get on top of that platform, which to the life of me, I can't figure out what the heck it's used for. But I started looking over here because I figured it's in the theater, and lo and behold, there's a little anchor point up there. So I aim at here a couple times so you guys can see it's the orange glowing thing. So if you turn into the beast here, you can walk over and grapple or tentacle up to the anchor point. It's going to drop you all the way down through here. Don't freak out. It doesn't hurt. You turn directly around, and there's a panel right there which opens up the front door of the theater. I don't really know what I think. I'm just wasting time on the beast, see if there's anything else in here. But there's your ritual table right there. I'm going to come in here and do this ritual, and as you guys will see after the ritual is over, another Margwa spawns, which you know, it's not that big of a deal. But you know, if you guys look, I'm on round 7 right now, and that was with me spending 2 or 3 rounds just trying to get some extra points for Jug and for you know, hitting the box and things. So it's very, very possible that you could probably get this done before round 5 if you spend your beast uses right. You're literally only going to be able to use them on getting the ritual items and opening the ritual places. You may even actually need to go to round 6 or 7 just to open these other ones up. I can't remember. But there's definitely no need to go past round 7, I can guarantee you that. So you can do this pretty quick. Then you get the trophy, the beginning of the end, which makes me think that this is the like legit first big step of the actual main Easter egg, Enter the Shadow Man. Or Release the Shadow Man or something like that. I can't remember what it's called now, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm stuck. Like, after this next part that I'm gonna show you, or that's coming up in the video, this part right here, you're gonna want to go find a rift. You're not gonna be able to use spawn most likely if you're playing solo, but you can come down here. This is always a rift. Enter the rift and walk on through, and it's gonna bring you to the underground train station. And I don't really know what I was doing here. I hope this doesn't last too long. I forgot to edit that out, and I'm gonna have to like re-talk. There we go. Whew! I really didn't want to have to re-record this. But you're gonna come down here. First time you come down here, I think 5 of these gatekeepers, I think is what they're called, always spawn. No big deal. But you're gonna walk, or you're going to want to walk over to the, not that wall. Nope, nope, nope. Keep turning, Sonny. Keep turning. The one, yeah, there you go. The one with the big bold symbols on it that match the ritual items. The wall just dissolves, and it opens up, and whatever the heck I'm doing, I don't really know. I guess I thought something was going to open in here too. I don't know. That, or I was just scared to go in there. I'm not sure. But you'll go in here, and you'll see that there's another ritual table there, but it says the time is not right. But when you walk over and you go by one of those little things there, it says place the gate worm, and you will get an audio cue in the background of the Shadow Man saying, you know, you got to place the gate worms in the appropriate locations. Now as you do this, you'll see that these big things come and make walls on the sides, and my first thought was maybe I should wall run on it, but then I thought, well, this isn't multiplayer, I don't know if that's going to work, and I couldn't find any other way to get across. So I was kind of confused because there is no middle path, and then lo and behold, I'm looking at the wall on the other side. I think next time I walk over here, you'll see footprints go across the wall. It's telling you to wall run. So you can just walk right there. You can just wall run it like you would in multiplayer, and you just go right on across. You know, no big deal. whatever. And it took me a minute to figure out where to put these last 2 gate worms. Like, I knew they went over here somewhere. I just couldn't figure out where. Turns out it's in this very middle section here, right dead in front of me. There's one on each corner there. So you just place them, and then the middle spot, or the little middle bridge, will make itself. So you can run back and forth. Tip, like you guys can see right there, there is no connector to that bridge, so do jump. But after you place that, I wasn't sure what was going to happen, so I just started running. You can start the ritual, and the gatekeepers spawn again. And this area is absolutely massive. If you go down trying to train these guys up, you probably suck. And that, or you just get very unlucky, you know. And frankly, it happens. I'm not gonna lie. I went down in dumber situations than this. Don't get me wrong. There are sometimes I do things in zombies where I'm like, that was absolutely the most ridiculously stupid thing I could have done. But then you see the Shadow Man right there comes out, and he basically rambles for a second with an audio cue saying, "Thank you for releasing me. Now let me carry on, you know, screwing up your world." So, oh, dropped something on the floor. But do listen to that audio cue. I do believe that that audio cue, and there's one other that I'm kind of cluing in on right now that I think are going to be the next step of the Easter egg. But like I said, I really think due to the achievement that you got for this is the beginning of the end, I really think this is going to be the first step of the Easter egg. Now, I can't prove that. I haven't looked anything up. I've purposely not looked anything at all up about this map. Like, I have no clue. I mean, I've heard a few, you know, major topics like Little Arnie and things, but other than that, like, I don't even know what Little Arnie is. I know it's a weapon, but I don't know what it is. So that's all I got right now. Like I said, I've been doing this solo. I figured that out this week, or this video out this week. I got it. Just sat down, played for about an hour and a half, figured it out. But I'm stuck. Like, honestly, I'm stuck. I don't really know what else to do. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'll figure it out eventually, I suppose. Either that or I'll just get tired of messing with it and look it up. I don't know. But, like I said, I may take a break from this one and work on Der Eisendrache simply because this storyline does not go with Der Eisendrache at all. Der Eisendrache goes back to the original 4 characters from World at War, Black Ops, and I guess Origins on Black Ops 2 was the only map that had these guys. But it's Dempsey, Takio, Richtofen, and Nikolai. And the storyline has nothing to do with this one. It actually comes from... It continues the storyline from the remake of Darius, which is the Giant on this. It's just called the Giant on here. And basically, Richtofen goes back, or they all go back in time and leave themselves little messages for them to find, you know. You know, just basically, I don't really know what the storyline is, other than the fact that I know that Richtofen shoots himself, his past self or future self or something. I don't know. I know there's a lot of time travel involved. I don't really understand the whole plot on it. I would have to look it up, kind of sit down and play it a little bit. But I may give you a run through of that. There's not really an Easter egg on that map, just a few little things. But I may give you a run through of that just so you guys can see it before I actually do Der Eisendrache. I did get the season pass, so I do have both of those. And I'll try to give you guys a run through, if nothing else, just to play through the map, you know, whatever. But I'm coming to an end here, finally. I know it's been a long video. If you guys are still watching, you're awesome. Thanks for hanging with me. But I did want you guys to see this ending. All right, I go down here, and there's a perk down here called Widow's Wine, and I had no idea what it would do. I had heard that it would, like, entangle the zombies in a spider web. I didn't know if that was true or not, so I figured I'd try it. You know, I was getting ready to finish playing anyway. That's all I was going to do for that night. I had to get ready to go to church. Dinner was ready and things, so I just walked over here, and I wasn't really sure what to expect. Like, I don't know. But it did what it said it was going to do, or whatever I said it was going to do. I don't really know why I was trying to pack-a-punch another gun either, but, you know, it is what it is. But you guys will see. It does work here in a second. And I had one of those moments where I was talking about earlier where I was like, if you can't circle here, you suck. Well, this is one of those moments where I'm like, I suck. But I thought this was pretty cool. Not only does it entangle the zombie, it makes it a crawler automatically, and you get 10 points every few seconds for as long as it's trapped. I mean, that's pretty sweet. I like that. being the point whore that I am in zombies, I really like that. But then the zombies started kind of walking towards me, and I wasn't paying attention, and I fell right off the map. And that was all she wrote. I cracked up. My wife saw it. She cracked up. And that was it. I was like, well, that's a good way to end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I may have another step out soon, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.